The first three tests are in this passage of Scripture. Test number one is the call to ministry, and this is the one area that you do not call yourself. There maybe we pick our own occupation, although I have to believe for all of us, hopefully you're hearing what the Lord is calling you to do with your life, with the gifts and skills God's given you. But for sure, ministry, you do not want to call yourself. If you call yourself into ministry, you are going to get wiped out. You are not going to be able to stay in it the long run when you undergo trials in ministry. You will quit. So you have to get a call from God. There were thousands that followed Jesus, but Jesus specifically then called 12 to be apostles and then 70 other disciples. The Lord calls you to work for him. I finished 4 years of pre-med, and I was going to go, so I got my degree, but I decided as a backup in case I didn't make it in medical school that I would get my teacher certification so I could teach biology, physics, and math in high school. And I had to take one more course for the first semester and one more course the second semester. So now I'm like, oh man, I got a whole year to take 2 courses. So that's when I heard about this Christian college nearby called Nyack College. I didn't know anything about the Christian Missionary Alliance. I just knew it was a Christian college. Went to the college, they said, oh, you already have a degree, go to the seminary. So I go to the seminary, they said, why don't you just come full time? I said, yeah, I want to learn about Jesus. I was a new Christian. So it was in seminary. I had no plan of going into ministry at all. One day I'm sitting in the classroom in seminary, and being a pastor was the last thing. I wanted to learn about Jesus. Fascinating, learning the scriptures and church history. And I've only heard the Lord verbally twice as a person talking like directly to me. I'm in the classroom just listening, and all of a sudden a voice behind me says, you are going into ministry. And it was like, oh, someone's behind me. I turned around and no one was there. And then a chill went through me because then I realized it was God. And I was like, what are you doing? Why? You know, it just was the last thing I wanted to do. And so listen, I'm going to be the first one to tell you, I have not been a perfect pastor at all over the 47 years, whatever. But look, when we get to heaven, you're going to be in line with me. Why me, God? Why did you choose me? Sometimes I think like the Apostle Paul. The Apostle Paul says that he was abnormally born to be an apostle. And the Apostle Paul goes, I don't know why. I'm the greatest of sinners. But maybe God called me because if God can save me, then he can save anyone. And I totally can relate to that. Like, okay, God, I don't know why you called me. I love science. I don't like writing and reading and standing in front of people. I don't get why you're calling me. I wanted to be a doctor. My whole family's in the medical field. But God calls you. You have to have that call and know that God has called your spiritual phone.